Good afternoon, everybody. Doing a little bit better than yesterday. I think the hay fever settled down a bit. Turn down my music just a little bit. I don't know, is the music too loud for you guys? Turning it down just a teeny tiny bit. I mean, I'm still quite full, as you might hear over the microphone. But at least it's a bit better. Yesterday and the day before that, I was literally dying. So for today, we're just gonna do some layback coding. We need to get as much components done as possible. There aren't a whole lot, but I also want to spend some time on like really thinking about how we're gonna split things up. Because yesterday we are just doing a little bit too much work inside of here. And I'm also seeing like a couple of values that I might want to put into variables to make it easier for people to alter the template. Especially for rookies in HTML, I think it's much better if I'll just tell them okay, so you can alter the template just a little bit and make it to your own liking if you change the values inside of the style.css and then CSS variables. They might not know what CSS variables are, but I can just tell them like, yo, update the double dot root values to style to your liking, or whatever. But before we can start working, I haven't come around to do the build script yet, so I will probably do that tomorrow, maybe on Friday even. I'll have a look. But for now, I can just use good old serve. It's fine. And as you can see, we are on the right path. I mean, it still doesn't look great, but it is what it is, I guess. I think it primarily is because of the Facebook one. What happens if I place it besides the... Oh shit. This already looks better. I'm just kind of annoyed by the dev one. Maybe we can... You know what? Let's keep it the way it is. Let's keep it the way it is. Like first do the first batch of blocks, and then... I mean, we have to eventually split it out anyway, so we can do one more round of like doing CSS fixes, looking at all the values, see if we need to make like more variables fixed for there. Also have to check it on like Safari and like iPad and all that kind of fun stuff. So we have some work in front of us. So let's see, we have the name. Now, one thing I noticed is that this is semi-bold, and I'm unsure if this is semi-bold. So let's check that. This is 600 and 700. Doesn't change the thing. That's because it's in the wrong. We need to alter this one. Okay, so that changes things a little bit. Actually, I think I might prefer it to be like semi-bold. Yeah, that's better. And then the span is 500, so that's definitely better. Okay, so we've made this one. Now let's move on to this one. So that has a height of 316. And that basically uses the same structure. Okay, so let's go to blocks, headers. this one. Okay, so let's see how we are going to do this. I think what we can do is remove this. So that way we have the image which we can like stretch across the top, like profile image header. Let's call it profile image header. Cool, and I think we can keep this the same. And we also need to, okay, so for this one we need to grab this because we finished this one. Yeah, we can command exit. I think that's fine. And then for this one, oh shit. We need the socials. I might as well also set it prettier tomorrow. Let me grab the Notion to fill that in. These are the blocks. Setup bridge here. We did this. Are currently doing this. Okay, so we have the header. So we need to grab the socials. Let's create. Let's make this a general style. Let's check if this works. Yep, okay. Now this can all move for now. And we grab this one because this will be the template code for this. Okay, so what are we working with? We have an image, we have some text. So let's see. We can, I think, pretty much copy over all the bio. Make some profile header backgrounds. Did I call it BG or image? I call it image. Okay. Which is fine. Which makes this work. Now, do we need to include anything else? No, I think what we can start with is... Can remove the margin bottom. Let's say that this one is position absolute. And like this one. Okay, and then let's say left 0, right 0. And this needs to be outside of the container. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we are going to move this up. No, wrong element. Okay, now we have this one. So we have this, we have this. Right, that's because I need to update the index instead of the template file. Okay. So now we have the profile header, we have the profile image, and then we have the... Top 0, bottom 0. Then we grab this one and we say close it, image. So why I put it out of the container is pretty simple, because if I have left it in a container, I would have set a negative margin of -1 REM. And I don't want to do that. That doesn't make any sense, because now the only thing I need to do is like set the width and the height of the image to 100. And just to be sure, I'm going to set an object fit of cover, because I don't know what people are going to put into the image. Okay, so now we have like width and height of 100. Now, what I'm not quite understand is why this overflows, because it should be position absolute. Maybe because this has to be position relative. Yep. I always forget to set the position relative, and it always boggles my mind. And I always go like, okay, what the fuck did I do wrong? As it turns out, nothing really. So let's set a generous padding top, like of 170 pixels. It's supposed to have. So this is with a 33. To see what's the fuck's going on. Okay, so we have the header. This. Now, why are you not showing up? Okay, let's first change a couple of things, right? I guess it's just white and it's this color. Uh-huh. Interesting. That's fine with me. Then we have these social thingies. Make an override of this. Now these are way too big. We have padding. Width of the REM. Yeah. So I can roll small. That's too small. Why is it's in 16 pixels, right? Can be. It's 16 by 16. Gee. Okay. Make them a little bit bigger. Get a little smaller. And they have an offset of 26. Shit, wrong one. Oh yeah, we have like an a linear. Oh, we have a gradient over everything. Am I going to do that with a? I think I'll just do that with an extra div instead of anything else. Yeah, let's do that with a div. That's way easier to control. Like let's say profile image. Let's make this a utility thing, like image gradient. Image gradients, give me the gradient. Ta-da! Okay, you get away with like background color. No, it really needs to be background. Doesn't that look great? Magnificent. I'm just not fond of the like very big version, but hey, it is what it is. It isn't really made for anything else really. How does this look? Very... Oh, that looks shitty. Can we get away with a percentage? Percentage? Let's get away with the percentage, shall we? Where is the 180 pixels? Can we say like it's 25% or 25% of the viewport height? Is this better? No. No. Based on the viewport width. That's better. That's a little bit too big for my liking, but that's definitely like more the way that I was thinking. Maybe even like 30% of width. This way it scales nice. I don't know about that one, Chief. I think it's better for this to run a media query. I don't know. We know that like the actual 760 pixels. Yep. When does it become too tiny? Yeah, I think once we reach like min width. Okay, that looks worse. How am I going to do this that in a way that it makes more sense design-wise? I know a way, actually. Okay, so we have this. Well, that means that we have this header and that we have this container. But I can also say that this header has a max width of 760. Okay, what happens if we make this 760? Margin. Auto will make it always center. I mean, we're kind of designing our own little container here. So we can say like, okay, until where does it look okay? This is a little bit too stretched. Let's say that it's like, well, let's say that's what. So we have 760 plus 160 is like 8 is like 920. And then we reduce this to, what did we have, 180? Oh, it's a little bit too shallow. Was 300 fine? I don't know. We can also maybe give it like a margin top of like Yeah, var non-tall spacing. Which means that it has to be auto. Yep, we are going to do this, and then the border radius. Yep. Gonna set the border radius. Let's do this as well. This way it works on desktop as well without really breaking anything. I still want to include the background pattern. Look good? Yeah, if you take a portrait image, pretty good. Now the only thing that's bothering me is why this P doesn't have any. I think we can just get rid of this one. Yep, we can get rid of that one and then it works. Now the only thing is that this offset didn't work. I guess we can just take it here and see. That's because this display block, otherwise it can't have any padding or margins. Yep. And I am also going to give the content of the P a little bit of max width. I liked how big it was like here. So let's say max width of 600. Maybe just a little bit smaller. Yeah, like this. A little bit bigger, just a little bit bigger. This works. This actually works pretty well. And we can also give this puppy a box shadow once we hit shadow. Which is on here. Yeah, so this way it comes a little bit off the page, which makes it a bit nicer to look at. Okay, so then we scale down, 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 down. So actually, once we hit a it only makes sense to add the box shadow when it's completely, when it goes out of the width and we add the like margin top. So I guess we can edit here. There's on screen, scratch on screen, gets off screen. Yeah. Okay, that looks quite nice. What actually happens if I make this? I might actually prefer 400 now that I'm watching this. Yep, it makes everything seem a little bit more professional. See, and this is why I don't love designing in Figma. Or maybe it just highlights that I'm not good enough at Figma to make these kind of decisions, because this looks way better than I had in Figma. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? So we have this header. I think it looks okay. I mean, what happens if I make the... like... Does it still work on mobile though? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make it 280. Way better. Way better. Leaked my startup Codemaster Port app. Open source Turing alternative. Let me pull it up on stream. Also, how's it going, man? Pretty good. A little bit of an hay fever, which was terrible for the past 2 days, but hey, it is what it is. And how are you, man? Open source alternative. Ooh. Where developers form dream team. Hey, followed by rocks. Shoo. Now I'm excited. What is it? I want to know more. I want to have websites. I want to have bank statements. We're going, man. When are you planning to release it? I mean, I can't do anything more from here, I think. Do we have tweet and replies? Let's go wizard mode. Startup announcement. Ooh. Hey. Ha ha ha. Detective Kruiswijk, let's go. Gradients. Beta sign-up should be out after this weekend. Plan to get it released by the end of summer. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, this okay. Let me do this real quick, so you're on 10 followers. Form dream teams. Board is an open source SaaS startup that helps developers and employees form teams through code-driven venting systems. More coming soon. Woo, woo, spicy. Spicy, my man. Let me know. Also, sign me up for the beta. Like, bring your man to the front. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this works. So do you have my email? Otherwise, you can find it on my site, if you need it, of course. Oh, what's my Twitter? Here it is. I just followed you, so I think you'll have a notification. It's my Twitter. Oh shit! I got a Snapchat. No problem. Excited for the launch, man. Excited for the beta. Curious, see what it exactly is. I can tell as much by looking at the Twitter, but of course it all depends on execution. Sneak peeks look great though. Let's see. Okay, so we did that one. So I think more naturally we're going to skip over like the email sign up. And let's do these two, because these two also have background images, which is pretty close to what we did here. And then we can do the email sign up. And then if we do the email sign up, we also have this one. So we might first do the CTA, then the list header, then we do all this kind of stuff. And I think we can get pretty fucking far today. And then do some iteration tomorrow, do launch next week. It's open source too. Once beta signs are out this weekend, I'll be opening all the repos. Oh, nice. That's great. Yeah, I also like being on the open source boat. I mean, not for this product because I'm selling a free HTML template. Maybe I'll make the landing page open source. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Let's do this one. This is a bit of a smaller one. So this is like a. Let's first go back into like simulator mode. Yeah, better. Okay, let's grab this. Let's move it out here. With background. I'd go to school over to some meeting. See ya. See ya! I'll definitely have to work on the naming of the blog, so let me add that to Notion as well. Let me add that to Notion as well. Set up design blocks. Rename blocks inside of templates. Some are. Okay. So let's create a. Let's just call this profile image. I don't know. Yes. And grab this one because it's pretty close. Let's see, how is this going to work? So one has the social icons. So this is pretty much a hybrid between this one. So we have, right? Why is there a div inside of a div? I don't think div inside of a div. Huh? Okay. Now let's. This one. Yep. This makes sense. So what we need to do. Video background. No, let's. Oh, well, maybe. Yeah, fuck it. Let's make one with a video background. I mean, that certainly helps me. Yo. Fuck it. Let's grab this one. And instead of image, like profile image. Profile video header. Fuck it. Okay, that means yeah, what does that mean? That this one video we are going to keep the image gradient, which is optional, I guess. Which is optional. Okay, so with autoplay controls, okay, so we need to do this on autoplay, on muted, on loop. And that can be gone. Yeah, preload. Okay. Let's get rid of this one. Cool. Now all I need is a sample. I don't know if this is porn or if this is an actual. Oh, it's a planet. No boobies inside of the planet. No boobies. Good, no boobies. Fucking great. Okay, now we have the profile. Now all we need to do is get rid of this sucker. Because we have a little bit of a problem. But let's see how we can like challenge that. So did I already copy and paste all this code? No. Okay, cool. Because this is going to be the profile video background. Two. Okay, cool. This sort of works. Now, the only thing I'm wondering about is why does this have such a big ass padding? This should be called video. Better. Not great, but better. Should be video. Cheddar. And we can say we don't want this to be. We want this to be. Oh shit! Close it. We can give it a little bit and a half, or maybe fucking double it. Triple it. Triple it. Okay, so we have the background video playing now, so all we need, I guess, is to give this one to the center, and then we are golden. Profile bio header. Profile video header image. Yep. Let's place this. Content. Margin 0 auto. I don't think this is. Well, it is fucking sufficient. Little space. Space or spacing? Space, right? Spacing. Oh. Better. REM is better. Okay, give me a minute to blow my nose, grab a glass of water, and I'll be back in like 1-2 minutes tops. Okay, I'm back. Back in A fever. Back in it. Cola. Alright, okay, so the only thing I'm kind of worried about is that this has a lot of duplicate code with the other. Oh well, you know what? That's always something we can fix in like a couple of days. Let's just focus on making this one, which is also a video element. Oh, that is going to be interesting, because I need to do quite the same as this one. Without the social media, but with a overflowing thing. Is it going to conflict that this is supposed to... No, I don't think so. I mean, it's definitely possible. I just hope to God that it isn't going to screw around with the flow of the content that comes beneath it. Well, then we have to use a negative margin, right? Oh well, let's do it. First of all, let's grab this code. Let's grab this sucker. Off video here is. Actually, let me get rid of my terminal for you. We all know that I'm working on localhost 3000. Which developer isn't? Actually, I am going to copy over the source code. Am I? That's a good question. Am I going to copy over this one? Or maybe... guess this one. Yeah. Profile. Video. We're going to name these better. Have to trust me on that one. And then we have... okay, so let's grab this one then. See what we're working with. Okay, then we're back on this one. I'm going to call this creator for now. Because creator, video, intro video. Okay, now this is completely broken. We call this design. Okay. Cheddar. Paste it here. Place a little enter. Grab this. Control D, Control D, Control D. Oof. Cool. And now we can make changes. So, first things first. I'm quite fond of the 6 RAM we used there, so we are going to use it as well. Yep, that's exactly the right height. Then we are going to grab this one and also place it in here above this. I have to get rid of this mythical div. No one knows why it's there, but it's hanging out, it's chilling. Okay, now we have that one. Let's grab this background image. Yeah, sure. Export, JPEG. What SVG? Times 2. Sample background, save it. Assets, images. Uni. Again, we have to center the image, which isn't going to be that big of a deal. Is it already centered? Nope. I should have. What happens if I cut out this piece? It's used. Okay, so we place it above the content. Cool. Huh, why is this padding not working on the image? It's not position absolute. Where did I place this? It's on the header. Better. Let's. Oh shit. Wrong. Get away with this, actually. Profile image. Again, better naming is required. Going to do that another time. And we are looking at this one. Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. So, what's the meta, babe? There's a dot in front of there. Cool, and now all we have to do is give it a margin bottom of 1. Which is gonna be 0, auto, 1 REM, and then 0. Because remember, top right, bottom left. Shit, that needs to be auto. Even if I explain it to on stream, I still fail to self. Now, does this little motherfucker have a... I'm just curious how this might look if I add a little bit of a shadow behind the actual profile image. So, what the fuck? Let's try it. Box shadow. Oh. I like it, Picasso. Yeah, I think it's better. It just makes the image pop just a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Like, let's use another background for the sake of the example. Yeah, let's grab profile image. If you use that now as background image. Yeah, still, it works better. Which means that I also have to apply that to the other shit. Okay, that's no problem. We don't have that many. Okay, we have the video background. I know there should be an image. And we can also refactor this to be REM auto. Less go the better. Right. Let's give this one a shadow. Something tells me that I might have been better off using story blocks or some other tool. So that I can isolate working on the actual component. Oh well, it is what it is. Story blocks would be way too difficult for the average consumer. Could have made my life more easy. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, so let's see. What do we end up with? With this one. Actually. 16. Yeah, so it's 1 REM. 16 down below. So it's just too big. We have to make it less tall. Which is fine. Oh shit, I have to test this out on as well. I mean desktop. Well, look at this. It looks good. Well, does it look good? Yeah. Padding top. Let's go for 6 REMs. Better. Better. Okay, so before we do anything else, let's copy over this one, because this one is pretty decent for version 1. And okay, so let's remove this. And what profile video? Read that. I forgot to do the desktop version of the... Oh, actually, it looks pretty decent. Yeah, no complaints for me. I think my only complaint is that I will keep it the same here as well with the 200. So that everything is consistent with one another. The only thing I don't like at the moment is the white background. This really should have some sort of a texture, which I guess I have inside of the personas, right? Oh, I removed them as well. Okay, makes sense. Then we are not going to fuck around with applying any gradient to the background. Oh shit, I actually have to do the video. We haven't completed this at all. Fuck me sideways. Forget about that one, chief. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to add the video below here. So we are going to shrink this down to the 6 REM version. That just makes sense, because otherwise you have a giant header, which we definitely don't want. However, okay, so let's first do this on mobile. We want to have a little bit more space at the bottom so we can overflow the video. Now, in order to do that, we actually... It would be fun if we had a video. Is this going to screw me? If I... Okay, let's just first create a... Let's grab this one. Let's place it there. Let's see what happens. Okay, this actually increases the whole background, which is not what we want, eh? So let's place it below. It's a arena. I actually want to make it part of the thing that's... Okay, now why the fuck are you so big? First, this needs to be later. This needs controls. What I don't get is why this thing is mad at me. Okay, let me grab this one real quick. Place it here and see what's going on. Width 100%. Ah, there it is. And we are going to give this a box shadow. Now we are back on track. Shadow given. I want to give it a border radius. Oh. Border radius. Cool. And then we have to margin stop this negatively. And are we going to get away with REM? Does it overflow exactly? 35, so that's 2.25 ish. This looks quite alright. And then the only thing we are going to do different is give this a margin bottom of like the section spacing. Section vertical spacing. Yeah, that's better. So there's a little bit of works. And how does this look? Desktop? Absolutely shite. Okay, so we have to fix desktop. Okay, so where does it start to break up? right around the 760 mark, which I should have expected. Yeah, sure. Give me this one. Let's say that's margin top -4 m. This is it. And now that I think of it, this actually needs to be on the container instead of actual. Oh, no, no, overflow hidden. Huh, can't you set a border radius and a box shadow on a video? To mask. Okay, and we're not going to do that, just to not screw around. No, save. You know what, let's remove them. Okay, what if people want to embed their own YouTube video inside of here? They can do that, I guess. I might want to call that out. YouTube! How's it go today, man? I just need a very generic video, like nature. Fine. Nature royalty. Free stock footage. Say no more. Share it. Embed it. Okay, so that pretty much means that we can also have this. Now full screen. Yeah, this works as well. Now I'm gonna grab this. Let's grab this. Then let's grab this. Do this. Set this as height. Height. How does this scale? Yeah, this scales terribly. Aspect ratio. CSS. I thought there was like a. Can we do this? Aspect ratio 16 by 9. Why not? Because I am stupid. Okay, cool. See, that's more like it. And then I might as well set it on there, so it also works on the video. That looks freaking awesome. Thank God for experience that I have remembered that. Yeah, it works. I mean, even if we have both, it will work now. The only thing that bothers me is like the desktop version now. Like for this it looks a-okay, but once we have the iframe, it gets pushed down a lot, and I don't know exactly why that is. But we can fix that. Fix that, we can fix that, we can fix that. Oh yeah, because of course it's here. We need to get rid of that one. Coolio. Get rid of that access one. Yeah, now it works. And it scales. Great. Great. Okay, be right back. There's someone at my front door. Package delivery. I do, however, want to see if I can give the iframe a border radius of... Yes, I can. So the border radius is going to be part of this. Okay, so I'm the user and I'm like, I don't like the 3 pixels. I want to make it 12. And then everything updates. Oh my god. I'm a freaking genius. Ooh. Okay, which means that we can move on to the next Arduino one. Components. We've made this one, we made this one. So now we can start working on the last header. Which includes the email sign up. Including like the terms, so that's fine. And then we can naturally go build the call to action one. And from there, yeah, we can build the other stuff. It's going a little too well. I'm wondering what it is I'm going to be stuck on. Because you're always getting stuck on something. So, profile news. Let's call it newsletter. Okay, so let's copy and paste this one. Comment out the iframe, so that's also possible. This is part. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 headers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Header with bio. Yep. Basically a spin-off on the header with bio. Cool. Now all I need to do is we need here okay. Cool. And we have a little span below there. Okay, cool. I really wish I could have written some as CSS, but oh. Uh, 12. What's 12 again? 12 divided by 6.75. Okay, but we are going to make that field set like display grid. And we are going to say like grid template columns is equal to 7.5 FR and 2.5 FR. And then like column gap is going to be like .5 rem. Cool. Okay, how did I style this sucker? It has a border of this. It has a border radius of border radius. It has a box shadow. Box shadow. And it has a height of... Maybe I can better look at padding. This works. all we have to do is like... How big is this? I think we can say that this is 0.75 REM. Excuse. Okay, fuck it. Let's start the button. Like the only thing I need to do for this is like background color. Which should be the same as this one. With a border. And a box shadow. Well, maybe want to give it a color white. You know, that the user can actually read whatever he's clicking on. And a border radius. And if I'm not mistaken, we also need to make this bold. But I might not want to make it as bold. Or maybe I do semi-bold. Yeah, give me bold. And I might want to say that this grid is like 70-30. Better. Okay, so how does this look on Surface Duo? It's a little big for my taste, but we can work with that. Like, how does it look on the 12 Pro? Okay, good. I do want to refer back to like the 1 REM font size, just so it's better readable. Okay, definitely have to do some responsive things. Okay, let's go responsive mode. Okay, so once we get, I think, maybe we don't have to be responsive at all. We can just say that we give this a max width of 500 pixels. Ta-da! That works great. Awesome. Okay, now we need a hover. Maybe I'm going to add a global hover. I think that's better. Somebody come get her, because this looks freaking better. Filter. Oh shit. Filter. Dark. How do we do this again? Like translate y percent minus 5% and then transition. Why doesn't a button have cursor pointer? I want to transition it both ways. Oh my god, I'm stupid. It needs to be on the button itself, not on only the hover state. That's why it's... See? This is way more smooth. Cool. Now if I do... Yep. The only thing is that I don't like the padding on the input. Actually, this can be a little taller. I don't know. Yeah, better. Suck a have a. Let's have a border. Okay, as far as I can see, we have one problem with multiple headers. So for that, I'm going to... Why do I have... This is not the creator one. We have to first fix this for this one. With how big do we Let's say 550 pixel. Better. I believe we can 600. Yep. See, and we can already refactor a couple of things. 600. Yeah. A fever. Probably means that we don't need... Okay, well, let's just keep them in there and we'll refactor them later. Somebody hater factory. Okay, cool. Okay, I guess this means that most headers are done. Now the only thing I'm wondering about is like maybe 540 was the way. Yeah, 600 is the way. 600 is the way. Do you know the way? Who remembered that meme? Okay. So I guess we can move on with like creating the call to action. Uganda knuckles. Very professional stream. Yes, yes, yes. Call to action. Let's say just call this newsletter.html. And then we can go in here. Let's first move this bitch to its own, or let's just grab this one. Let's say section, container, deep memes. Oh man, I think that meme dates back to what? To what year does that one date back? Like, gun done, knuckles. Know your meme. 2017, so that's 5 years ago. Do you know that way? Origin saying things like follow me, I know the video's private. Okay, I'm gonna click this video and hopefully this isn't anything.
I am lost without purpose. I am a rebel without a cause.
What the fuck is this?
Why are you running?
Oh yeah. Why are you running? Okay, I'm not going to play this any further because I think somewhere in the video, yeah, we saw, yeah, exactly. I think somewhere in the video it starts to get like a little bit racist, and I don't want to use my affiliate status, boys. Oh shit! I could have posted the link into chat. Fuck. Oh well, another day. Was it actually Swiggers? I think it was a okay. Now I'm going to do some deep research because I think we saw it with PewDiePie. Wait a minute, boys. Okay, drop everything. The official Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer dropped 54 minutes ago.
stay hidden. Or we will not survive.
Leave us alone.
When the time comes, he must be trained.
Like you trained his father?
Big oof.
You still want Kenobi. He's gone.
Maybe you've been looking in the wrong places. I want every lowlife and bounty hunter to squeeze him. You can't run Obi-Wan! You can't escape him!
My god, that looks great. With a little Darth Vader ending there. Oh my god. Now I want to stop working and just want to watch the series. But we have to wait until like the 25th of May, I guess. 27th, actually. Oh well. Oh well, now I'm hyped. Oh, let's turn back on the music. I really want to watch that Kenobi series. I want to do it now. Show me the series now. Okay, so did I actually like profile? I don't think I did that yet. On newsletter, let's go to index. Grab the header. Sit in here. Now it's cool. Okay, so let's see. Let's grab the profile video for now because that's quite a good midway for the index. We are slowly but surely building the actual page. So let's go into mobile mode because I mean, link in bio is for mobile phones, right? I'm making sure it works beautifully well on desktop, but it's mostly for mobile phones. Now, let's say that this user has a just a simple content section in between here. And then he's like, okay, I want to copy paste the freaking newsletter because I got a newsletter I want people to sign up for. So let's, how do we do this? Like H1. So we can pretty much take this. Place it in here, right? Yeah. Okay. Be right back. Gonna blame this. Actually, I have blown my nose so much over the past couple of days that my entire, I don't know, is it something you can actually see here? Like, my lips are fully, absolutely fucked. I was laying in bed last night and I actually had you know, you're laying in bed, you're thinking about sleeping, and then you yawn. And as I was yawning, I felt my upper two, the upper two sides of my lips were like, and I was like, ah. So yeah, summer is fun. I love summer. being outside with friends, not playing Apex Legends, getting sunburns, coughing and sneezing from hay fever, sunlight. Awesome. Summer is awesome. I love summer. Okay, let's see. Let's just copy over this copy. Spring is in the end trying to kill you. Well, spring is not the only thing that tries to kill me. Shit. We can have an H2. Oh, actually, I have a design system in place. Cool. Okay, so let's just call this newsletter form. And then we can extract this from here. Are there any implications if I do this? I don't think so. Let's make this a thing. Newsletter form, and then I have to go to like the profile newsletter and call this newsletter form. And then we do this, and then it's great. Now the only thing I need to do is call this call to action newsletter form. And yeah. Section B, margin bottom. Oh, that's right. May the 4th be with you. Oh shit. Almost forgot about that one. I mean, the past 4th of May celebrations weren't all that great though. I mean, I think we got like one May the 4th we had Rogue One, which was a pretty amazing film, and I think the Han Solo trailer, or like the solo film trailer, was also dropped on May the 4th. Not entirely sure about that one, but that movie sucked. Oh shit. Ah. No more smoochies for me. Yeah, and I was wondering if we can do this and give this like a background color of like red, just to see what happens. Yeah, exactly. So this works, and that's great. That's the only thing I needed to know. I may have to come up with a system for people to actually understand what's going on. And now that I'm thinking of it, we also have a little bit of a problem with like the sections, because the margins are now off. So we are only going to give this padding bottom from now on. Which means that most of the headers, margin bottom, 1 rem. Shit, this one. Now it works. Now the spacing is a-okay. But now I'm wondering, what happens if I bring in this intro video one? doesn't work. Ta-da! That works. Just gotta be creative. Yep. And we are going to call this bedding. Yay! And I'm actually going to increase the section vertical spacing to 2, I think. Yeah, this makes everything spacious. What's this header? What's something? Content. Better. Okay, now we have this problem. What happens if I give this one a background? Papaya whipperino. Okay, that works. Hey Jack, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome Jack. Well, there you have your problem. If we want to give this a background, if people want to give this a background, they also have to be able to... Yeah, the only thing I can do this is by setting a class. Doing great! Great to hear, man. I'm kind of like middle... Yeah, the project is coming along well. I mean, it's... The design work was a little bit more than I thought, but we are absolutely speeding through this HTML CSS phase. I think I can have this done by tomorrow, so we can focus next week on making the landing page and maybe even do a launch. I mean, I might want to do a little bit more marketing research before I actually hit the launch button, but maybe we can do it better. Like with all you guys, like place this motherfucking thing inside your Instagram bio or whatever. Of course, if you want to. Let's create a utility class with background. But yeah, pretty much that. Like, I think we can launch next week, or we are ready for launch next week. And then we'll see. I might actually focus on making more blocks. I guess it all depends on how the launch goes. I see this project doing pretty well on Product Hunt as well. So, I don't know. It all depends, I guess. Let's create a section background color, shall we? Papaya whip. I don't know. I like papaya whip. Don't judge me. The only problem that we have is like if people use a dark background, they have to do more modifications, and yeah, it is what it is, I guess. If you're in the market to update the actual code and like double with class names. Okay, sorry. Let me finish my sentence in just a bit. I want to see if this works, if this is a good solution. Okay, now what's the meta, babe? That's because I have to do it here. Yeah, okay, this works. That's great. So if we now scale down, it works here as well. Cool. Maybe if it has a background, I want to double the padding. Like make it 3 REM 0. Which of course has to be just padding. Jack, what do you think? Like, do we keep it the same? Or like Jack, more like Chet, what do you think? But Jack has proven himself to be quite my my feedback man. Padding is good. Yeah, I don't know. You know, this is like 1.5 REMs. Like, that would be like this. This is consistent, but maybe this is better. We can also go for like more of the middle route. I think this is too big, to be quite honest. But I'm not sure if 1.5 REM is big and quite big enough too. Yeah. But then we don't have any consistency. It is definitely better, but can I argue that it somehow fits inside of the design system? Yeah, I think so, because we have this section vertical space. It's basically section vertical spacing plus horizontal spacing. Sorry, plus the normal vertical spacing, which makes 2, which fits. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Jack. Actually, Jack, what are you working on at the moment? We can get rid of this. And grab this. And we can grab this. I'm working on a Tailwind clone. Why on earth? Not negative, but why on earth are you making a Tailwind clone? Just for learning, just for fun, or commercial use? Just a side made with Tailwind. Where did it run? Oh, I thought so. If you want to copy over Tailwind, you're in for quite some work. Let me see. This all works. This is too small. It's too small. Oh. I got an interview in a couple of days though, so I'm just gonna work on my JavaScript. Oh, cool. Cool. Like for an internship or an actual job or like a senior, junior, what kind of role? Front end, back end, full stack? I think I'm gonna get away with 6.5 instead of 5.5. Junior software engineer. Ooh, just got an interview this morning. Shit, my man's going places. It is an incredible big company, so I'm a bit nervous. Which can you share which company it is? If not, that's perfectly fine. But I don't know. I'm quite curious. BBC. Big. No, okay, I'm not going to make the joke. Nice. So basically working on like their streaming services, like their news sites, like the not that. Yeah, sorry. Actually, a good friend of mine is also in chat, so I don't know. I'm kind of in a naughty mood, you can say. And I'm pretty hyped because I just noticed just saw the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer. I want to see that series. Okay, so let me check one thing real quickly. We have made this one. We have made this one. We have made all these ones. Well, then let's just start on the left here. Like more socials. We already have the socials. Tiles. Just want HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. They didn't specify any frameworks or whatsoever. This is a section. Inside that section is going to be a container. Nope. Oh, that's kind of odd. Yeah, okay. You can always... If they don't specify a library, they either use like React, because that's kind of the industry standard now, or they are on the old page and they use like Angular. Two, three, four, five, six. Oh, why aren't you like spacing things properly? Okay, then we are going to do it. You know what? I can just grab all these ones. Because I'm a legend. And we can do this. And we can call this social tiles. And now I need to include this over here. Let's get rid of the newsletter. And let's wrap it in between two. Okay, this is big. That's what she said. So let's display grid this. Template columns. One of our and it's because it's be inside of it. One, two, three, four, five, six. And we need to have a column gap rem. And let's give all these babies background color of gray, just to see what we're working with. And then let's also say that the SVGs are I'm gonna okay, let me formulate the sentence. I'm going to pick up the pace just a little bit now, because I want to be done with this fairly quickly. It's not that exciting work, I guess. Oh well, I guess we are learning things. So white, and then how big are these? They have a padding of like calculator. 10 divided by 16 is 0.625. And 0 because they are centered. And they have a border radius of 3. Border radius. Okay, cool. So now we need a way to give all these puppies a color. Actually, I want to make them smaller. That's too small. Let's go 5. Better. 7.5 maybe. Yeah. This is the way. I think I am going to do these things in line. That makes the most sense to me, at least. Yeah. Because that way people can just copy or do I give all these things a class? Maybe that's better. Class. Style. Get up. Better. Way better. Get up. Twitter. I don't know. I just don't like inline CSS. There should be a single source of truth. Hey, why does this link to GitHub as well? Do we have double GitHub? That should be medium. Linked in left book. Just give me this, please. I thought medium had a brand color, right? What should we make medium? Like, let's grab medium. Oh, I guess we can just brand book. Yeah, sure. Of medium. As watch don't be colors. We are using the white color. Match and match. Let's grab the green one. Do I have color picker? Oh, how is that application called again? Can Chrome do this still? Yes. But I need to be in desktop mode. Just a tip from Uncle 20. Boop. There we have it. Facebook. Okay, let's see how this looks. Gee, we have nothing. Nice. This. Oh my god. Twan, wat. Ik heb al die graphs now. Why is this not working? Because I've been overridden. I use this for stuff like that. Oh yeah, eyedropper. Yeah, I used to have like a... I do have it on my Mac. It's called Zip. But I also had a similar application for like Windows. But it's not in my dock at the moment. You know what? I might add this actually. I will try it out. Now, what I am wondering is why the flip it doesn't. Social tiles, fuck off. Yeah, this looks better. Now we have a... Oh, we forgot about LinkedIn. Wait, why? Am I retarded? Yeah, I am retarded. This looks a-okay. Guess the icons can be a little smaller. And the padding can be a little bigger. Maybe I'll just make it one. Yeah, too big. Too small. Better. Better. Okay, that's... No, that's not quite one down because... Fix this. Where is my... it can get bigger. And then we can also say that 760 they can even be bigger. And might actually, yeah, we can do this. And then we can also this. And we are going to give them width of 2 REM. And I forgot about something. Finishing touch. Boo! It ain't much, but it's definitely there. We're missing Instagram, aren't we? Yep. Let's make it exactly the same as here, because I don't know, I love how these colors, how these blocks are arranged. So first we have Twitter. GitHub is down, is at the bottom. Then we're gonna place Facebook below there. As together with like Medium. So we have Twitter and we also have LinkedIn, which needs to be down there. So let's say first LinkedIn, then Facebook. Now it should be good. Okay, this looks cool. This looks awesome. This looks great. Okay, I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break. Go to the toilet, grab myself another drink. So, I'll see you in 2 minutes. Be right back. Okay, sorry, that took a little bit longer than expected. I was dying. Ugh, god damn it. Okay, hopefully I don't die live on stream. Otherwise, please send help. Okay, let's have a look-see. I think this one is done. Social tiles. Okay, so we made the social tiles. This one we already have. So let's see what's left. We have the social icon labels. We have the image gallery, the portfolio gallery. Then we have cards. And then we have the buttons and the lists. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is I'm going to finish this lane. Like, I'm gonna do the social icon labels with all the usernames, and then I'm gonna call it quits. Because I don't know. I might be able to push through and finish all of this today, but I'm just not feeling that great. I also have to go to the gym, and I also have to go to the store. Because, okay, I was like, I stepped out of bed this morning, and I walked to the kitchen. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make myself some breakfast because I'm hungry. I opened my like my fridge, and I was like, shit, I don't have any lunch. So I went to the store, and once I got back from the store and was actually a little bit more awake, I remembered, oh shit, I also had to get like this, and this. So I have to go to the store. Great story, I know. And I might go to I don't know, which store was it again? It's called the Lidl in the Netherlands. For some hay fever pills. But I don't know about that one yet. I mean, the pills that I have are working pretty okay-ish. But I'm still dying from the inside. Let's go new folder. Social, let's call it labels. I think this the naming for the socials are way better. Let's make it a section. Inside of section there's a container. Inside of the container there's labels. Then inside of social labels we'll have the social labels. And inside there will also be spawn. Let's just use my username on all channels. And then we can grab this one. We can remove this, do this to come here, and voila. And we can actually remove the tiles. This way we don't have to work with any colors. And I think we are going to make this a flex box. Because that makes more sense. Because then we can flex wrap it more easily. But let's first make this a bit back off. Okay, this is for the labels. Hey, my dude. Back from your vacation. Okay, what do we get if we do this? Ah, whole lot of crap. Oh shit, you... And there I was just like, okay, I'm going to do this one more thing and then I'm getting off. Oh my god. Okay. Thanks for the raid with 66 viewers. Now I am going to turn into a shy man here live on stream. We've arrived. We entered the building. Welcome! Welcome. As you can hear, I'm totally fucked from hay fever. So hopefully you'll stick around and hear me sniff and cough. On the 18th we're going to get some drinks with Stream People in Amsterdam. Do you want to join? Let me see. Let me check my calendarino. Hey, thanks for the follow, guy or girl that I can't pronounce the name of. If you let me know in chat, I will do my best. Evan Coates, also thanks for the follow. See ya. Hey, later man. Yeah, I will add you on LinkedIn. Hombre, we all have hay fever and also had COVID last week. How the fuck are you so unfortunate? Let me... Just 1 second, guys. I will add him on... I will add it to my list to add him on LinkedIn. Where is my... Come on, you can do it, Windows. You can do it. Do it, my sweet, sweet Windows. I will. Okay, so what the fuck am I building? I am building yet another link in bio tool, although a little bit different. To have all the background information, you can hit this command in chat called !a project, and let me show you. So basically, I'm still in the middle of my sabbatical, which is slowly coming to an end. And I had this goal of, okay, I want to like create an HTML template and sell it, just to learn the ins and outs of it, like do the marketing, do the sales, etc. So I came to this idea of, okay, I'm doing streaming now, I'm doing Twitter. I want to have a link in bio for myself, for my website, for my blogs, yada, yada, yada. I started looking for tools, and some of them are just ugly or incomplete, and other ones you have to pay a monthly fee, and which ramps up to like, for 1 year you pay like $150. Little bit too much. I'm technical, I can upload an HTML template to my server, right? So that made me think about, okay, maybe more people have this problem, which turned out they had. There were actually a couple of tweets, which I haven't yet recovered, but I will do before we go live, where people said like, yo, wouldn't it be awesome if we could like also show my latest 2 blogs or my latest 3 blogs? So I started to approach it from, okay, there are a lot of developers who want a link in bio page, but what do most developers hate, especially backend? They despise front-end development. So let me provide you with all the front-end and all the documentation on how to implement it, and then you can bring your own API, hook everything up, get it on your own server, never worry about paying monthly fees again. Especially if you push to something like for sale, you don't have to pay a single fucking penny. So I'm currently in the middle of, I finished the designs somewhat. I don't really like Figma. I'm learning Figma, the ins and outs. But I'm currently like building all these components inside of HTML CSS. I will not be using any JavaScript because I want to make it incredibly simple for like people who buy my template to hook it up in their own framework. Evan Coates, I will totally use it right now. Yeah, then you can be my first customer. I will probably, I don't exactly know when I will launch it, but it will be this month. So it will either be next week. Next week I'm planning to work on the landing page and like setting up Gumroad and all that kind of stuff. And then maybe the week afterwards I will launch. Because what I did wrong with use affiliates was that I launched too quickly. I don't know if that's actually a thing, but I had to think more about marketing before actually launching the thing. So I will do it better this time. I'll be around. I see you, Evan. I see you. So yeah, I was just talking about how I would get off stream and make one more block, but I will do... Okay, I will do 1, 2, 3. I will do a couple of more components for you guys. You can watch me front end, because you guys all love front end. So yeah, currently I'm like building this one. I mean, I've made all these headers already. I made the content ones. I made the call to action one, and now I'm doing this one. Then the image gallery, then the cards, then... Oh, these are buttons. Let me fix that. Watch me, thanks for the follow. And then I will do the list. Because, okay, let me talk a little bit more about the project. What I think is especially exciting is like the lists with the images. Because basically what you can do then is, if you have multiple projects, is you can basically create your own feed. If you are a backend developer and you can bring your own API. And you can pretty much like lead people to your latest content, regardless if it's YouTube or your blog on Medium or your blog on Dev2, whatever. Pretty dope Sabbatic project. Cheers to that. Thanks! I mean, it's one of the projects. I think the biggest project I did so far during my sabbatical is what you're watching at right now. Is what you're watching right now, which is the stream and my blog and all the updates. So yeah, okay. People are here to probably watch me code instead of like talk to the camera for like 5 hours. So let's see, what do we need? We need to make these cute little labels. Cute little baby fuck with this ugly motherfucker. If you know that meme, you're a true legend. Okay, so let's see, it's 6. I mean, this is a problem I have with Figma and why I moved pretty soon to like front-end development. All these sizes, all like the margins, they're just off. You're a very good streamer. Oh, thank you. That's a nice compliment. I mean, I do my best. Let's see. Let's see. And he confirmed that with a follow. Welcome. And there's another follow. Oh, wait, what? I missed someone. I think I'm gonna butcher that name. Is it Eva Rice? Eva Rice? Okay, 10x developers I can pronounce, right? I'm Dutch, come on. Give me a break. Okay, so we have social labels, then we have the social tiles. Now, let's first make these way smaller. I think they are they like... No, not this. I need to refresh this. How big are these? Like 8, so they're probably like... have a... I don't think this will be quite right. And these aren't social tiles. These are the social labels. Uh-huh. Social labels. Okay. Now we all have them right here. So... Are they wrapped in anything? No, they are just A's. Uh-huh. We can remove the display flags from here because it doesn't make any sense to have them here. Text decoration, none. That works. Color white. Background color is gonna be far. Okay, this doesn't make much sense, but it's main heading color. Well, it is what it is, right? Okay, then we have this. Now, why the absolute flying fuck? We don't have any padding. That's it. Yeah, we have 0. So let's say this also. Let's say that this all has like half padding, and then we can tweak it from there. What I also want to do is add this little trick. I don't know if you all know this, but you can do like not and then like less of type. I like to mix and match this with like, if I display flex something right here and I flex rapid, so it continues on the other row if there's no more space. I like to use like not and then less of type, and where I can say like margin right is like .5 rem. Because then here's the margin all the way to here and then not on the last row. Does it make sense? I think it makes sense. And I think on the first of type we can then set a margin bottom. I think every single element can have a margin bottom, especially if we scale to like mobile. Because it is to be viewed this way, like. I am optimizing for desktop because some people might open it on desktop, but I think most links in bio will be open on mobile. I really like this header, by the way. It's like I created a header where there's like a little video loop playing in the background. If you're a content creator, you can place a nice video there. Margin bottom, let's also do stay consistent. Do this. The SVGs can be a little bit bigger. Okay. I think I still want to display flex this. And I still want to align the items center. And just 1 second, Tenix. Just 1 second. I will get to your question. I think we can also get away with. That's nice. We might have to make the span a little. I want to have more space, like 1 REM on both sides of the label. That's a little fucked. Okay. Oh. Well, it is what it is. What is your stream setup? How do you do this window split? Okay, what's my stream setup for the people who are interested? Do I have a post on this? No, I don't. Basically, I'm using OBS. Window split is just simple windows. This is just my desktop. And then you can split it this way. My taskbar is hidden, so that might seem like magic, but it's just, you're just looking at the screen share at the moment. I have my Logitech C920. I have my Rode, like my anti-USB mic on a microphone stand. And then I run my in-ears through my sound card. And I think that's about it. So you have 2 screens. No, I actually have 3 screens. 2 vertical monitors and 1 horizontal, which you're looking at right now. Actually, I want to give this like these things like a hover. I don't know. For desktop, it could be fun. Let's give these the same hover as the actual button. Where are you at? Where are you at? You're here. Cool. And then we can say transition like to 50 milliseconds. Am I retarded? What did I miss? What did I do wrong? Oh, I forgot a semicolon, of course. Okay, and now they fit all on this line. Woo! They don't look great. They need more padding. They need more padding. But less vertical padding. What do you guys think? They look pretty decent, right? What happens if I update one with like my full name? Be prepared. If you can pronounce my last name, you're an absolute legend. And you will win a prize of 1 high five. Yeah, that actually works. I can also write my full name. Dirk Antonius Willem. And then my last name, which I'm not gonna spoil. Dirk Antonius Willem. No. Yeah, it works. And it scales indefinitely. Even on mobile it works. Cool. And otherwise it will wrap, so that's great. Okay, so since this is in a template, I need to Jonathan Legend J Legend. That looks okay. Okay, and then we can like move it into its own template file, and then we can fuck off and do another one. Okay, so all these social tiles are done. I guess we can move on to an image gallery. So let's go folder, galleries, gallery.html section. This is not going to be in a container actually, or is it going to be? It's only going to be on container on desktop, so container desktop. We have to write that container, make it, but that will be okay. And then we have 6 images. And why isn't this wrapping? That annoys the living shit out of me. Just all use asset. Oop. Sample background .jpg. What's going to be the alt? Gallery item. Yeah, gallery item, fine. Why is it always typing outside of the things? Okay, then we copy and paste over here. I really need to come up with a better build process. Cool. So now we have 6 images which we want to have on a row. So how are we going to do that? Back to styles. Make a comment, because I have to split this all out inside of the the actual blocks. And we call this gallery. Hey, Hanak, thanks for the Prime subscription, my dude. Really appreciate it. That's actually my first Prime sub that I received. Shee. Class gallery. Actually, let's place this div here. Doesn't make much sense to have it on this section if we can get away with a single class. Let's use the all-powerful display grid. Grid template, columns, repeats 3 times, 1 FR. If anybody has any questions about Go, just let me know and I will do my best to explain it. Cool. And then what we can do is... Do we actually need to do anything else? Maybe we can give this an object fit over. Why not, right? So this is pretty much it. Well, that's freaking easy. So I am not going to add any light boxes to this. But I am... Oh, okay, that's what I was forgetting about. So, since I'm doing this like zero JavaScript, like bring your own framework, I'm thinking of this gallery like you can hook this up to Instagram or maybe do your... is Flickr still a thing? Oh shit! How many... Anak with like 5 community sub-gifts. You legend. My man has money to blow. Let me give you a friendly like man to man like a little smooch. A little smooch. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Which let's just link this to Instagram.com for now. Okay, is this still going to work? No. This is going to have some applications. Primarily in the height department. And why is that? Cool. Now it's fixed. And we also have to add target blank to these suckers. Target blank. And if you are doing target blank stuff, you also have to do like ref no follow. Ref, what was it again? I've done this in another project as well. Let me quickly have a little look-see. Web dev. Which project did it? Use affiliates. Edit. Source. Where did I place that one? Which component or page? Let's look at the pages. Index, I guess. Okay. I'm not a Vim master. Let's just open this in VS Code and see if we have an href. You know what? Why not open the whole entire project in VS Code and see what we're looking for? Gee, rather find. What? Come on. You can do it. New window. To the window! Use affiliates and then now we can. Oh, as if we do, yeah, exactly what I was looking for. Uh-huh. Oh, I hate that this isn't formatted. I'll format it myself then. Okay. Now it has all the proper formatting. And we have... Hey, I have 2 new followers. on like an Instagram account I haven't managed in years. Okay, so this gallery thingy is almost done. We might want to give this like a... how am I going to do this exactly? So I called this like container desktop. Okay, let's also create a container desktop. I can call it container half. I guess that's it's almost the same, except that we want to keep the padding like 1 rem. And then we have to update this. Yada yada yada. This, make this bigger. Does the double dash have a special meaning? Yeah, it's like you have, like, let's say that we have a card component, right? We all know card components. Like we have a card with an H1, like card, and like a P with like lorem ipsum inside of it. Now, I use something that's called BEM. BEM CSS. Block element modifier. I will paste it in chat for you all to see. I use it pretty loosely. I mean, I'm not like the one to really follow all the documentation, but what I tend to do is like sometimes you make like a class for a title and then it's card, and then it's like title, so you use 2 underscores because it's a block. But you can also have a modifier. Let's say that I have this, I have another card, but the title is reversed. I don't know why you want it, but the title is reversed, and we reverse it with CSS. Or maybe a better thing is to say that it's capitalized, right? So then you would say card, and then like title, and then you use the 2, like the double dash for like the modifier, and we say capitalized. And this way you can name your CSS. It's a naming system. Yeah, naming system. So I was wrong. It's like this is the block, this is the element, and then this is the modifier. Modifier, element, block. If you have any follow-up questions, just let me know. I'm happy to explain it a little bit more. I see. Neat. Thanks. No problem. Now, what I was wondering about... Oh yeah, I forgot to make this a double dash. Okay, so what do we end up with? Yeah, so what I don't want for this block is to have any padding at all. Boom. Once we hit like desktop, I want it to break out even more. And I might as well say that it can break out as much as like the actual header. Does this look okay? This looks okay. And then what we want to do as well is go down and say that the... Okay, these already have that. No, I think it's fine. This is the way it is. Okay, then we can copy and paste this over as well to like the gallery. And that's the first gallery finished. Woohoo! Oh, fuck it. While we're at it, let's also do the... Okay, how much time do I have left? Like, okay. Can I do this in like 10 minutes? We're gonna find out. We are portfolio gallery. Lies portfolio. Okay, so this is going to be a section, and this is actually going to be on the container, not off the container. Portfolio. This is also going to consist of links because we are building a link tool, right? So we are going to have 4 A's with inside of, well, you know what? We're going to have 4 A tags. Let's start off with that. Or, you know what? Let's start off with 1 A tag. Because what's inside the A tag? We have an image, which is going to be the background. We are going to have content, which portfolio item content. Do I have no? Yeah, do I have to do that? Yeah, because that way, if I have the portfolio item content, I can actually display flex it and move it all the way to the bottom. We might get away with not using a wrapper div, which I prefer even more, but I have to see if, like, if I use flexbox and make the background image. No, we can't get away with that, because now that I'm thinking of it, this also needs the gradient. Because if you look at the design, like, these images have a little bit of a gradient right here, so that the text pops up a little bit more. This way we prevent that if someone uploads like a pretty light image, that the text falls away. Item image. And then we also have the image gradient. It's this one. Let's use the assets, images, sample background, sample. This is going to have an H4 of, let's say, portfolio item. And then it has a P and then like a tagline about my portfolio item. And then we are going to, I don't know. What will be a fun href for this? HTTPS dribble. Hey, where did all the rails go? I'm dying. Fucking hay fever. Fucking hay meat. Okay, we have 4. Hey, Ahmed. How are you? I'm slowly dying of hay fever. But other than that, I'm great. Okay, guys, be right back. Let me grab another glass of water before I actually do die in front of stream. Okay, sorry about that one. Let me put back in my in-ears. Let's see, right update outline. I'm going to get to that like later. Okay. So what do we have here? We have this section, which we are going to place inside of the index right now. We updated the gallery, right? Yeah. The process I'm using is like very, very error prone. I know that and I need to fix that. Okay, so what's wrong with these? Okay, so we have a portfolio class. Let's work on that now. Yeet. Portfolio. Okay, so let's say portfolio is also display a gridino. It's also grid template columns, and it's 1FR, 1FR. Not going to use repeat for that one. Okay. Then we have the portfolio item image, which is position relative. So now you can see that all the image gradients are like on top of the images. It may be a little bit hard to see with this sample image though. Can I change something? Like, let's say that I use the profile image, right? Use the Why did I click on that? Yeah, you can see it here. See? It's over on top of the image. So let's refer that back just for consistency's sake. Now we have this. Now going on with the images. Send. Okay, we have somewhat of an issue. Interesting. Interesting. Why are you not? So this sucker knows that it's in a container, but still decides to overflow the container. And is that because I'm an idiot? I don't think so, because it's okay, this is 100%, like with 100%. Okay, this does absolutely nothing. Am I retarded? What's going on here? I haven't set any... Okay, that's interesting behavior. But that's because the post image. Now, why are you pushing things down? Let's say that the A has a height of like just for reference 400 pixels. Why are you still down there? Uh-huh. This doesn't make any sense. I'm doing something incredibly wrong because this isn't all that hard to do. I'm just screwing up somewhere. Okay, let's remove this, let's remove this. White Cal, thanks for the follow. How are you doing? What are you working on? Introduce yourself. I want to know more about what you guys are doing. Actually, if anybody is working on a fun project, drop it in chat. I want to know. I want to talk about it. I want to see what you guys are up to. Because I'm slowly but surely losing my concentration and making stupid mistakes, like not figuring out how to overlay some text on a link. So it's getting around the time that I'm going to go off. Whoa, there are a lot of people here now. How's my brother doing? Hey, long time no see. Doing great actually. Yeah, I got rated. So there are some people stuck around. I mean, that's always a good feeling that not all of the 66 people were like, oh fuck no, this dude, abort mission. So now I'm doing good, doing great. Although, I am getting a little annoyed by this. Okay, so this is padding. Why is the padding in set then? Did I screw up here? We have a div. Beside, there's another div. That's perfectly possible with an A tag. But the padding is in set, so... Been busy with projects right now. Cool. What are you working on? Did you actually land a internship or a job already? Huh. It's still overflowing. Hey man, thanks for the follow. This is kind of an interesting little problem. Okay, so if I flex it, it actually does stay contained in the div. So if I now remove the padding, it should be perfectly in the grid. So now we have... is that the problem? Nah. So this image, right? There's where I'm screwing up. This actually... Okay, so this has to be position absolute. Screw the height, screw the width. Aha! Okay, cool. We're back on track. We're back on track. We're back on track. Fuck this. This. Because the last thing I want is to give like this ATEX like a fixed height, because I want to be able to grow this like with the content. Otherwise I have to set a fixed height, and then if people do like a long description and a long title, it's going to get messed up. I don't want that. I don't want any support with this project. I just want to sell it and then take a profit, and then no. I'm actually gonna write quite some documentation for this. Actually for 2 reasons. This, oh, I see. Lunar Reactor, not right now. I was busy with the music from past 2 weeks. Had to complete the EP project I'm involved in. Oh, nice. But now it's over. I'm on my project right now. Okay, cool. Let's also set like a column gap. Column gap .5 rem. Or actually, this can be a gap in its entirety, because I also want to have it on the row. That's pretty interesting that it still decides to like overflow. Okay, but this is good. So where we're screwing up is that the gap isn't respected by the actual element, and that's, we can also see that. Which means that I probably have more problems. Still going, eh? Yeah, hey, you sent people my way, and I was like, okay, I can't be like, hey, thanks for all the viewers. Let me just fuck off. Let's just say I found some newly found motivation. A good incentive. I will actually be getting off in... I have to get off in like 15 minutes tops. But hey, it's still 15 minutes. No, they're all mine. No, I will rate someone. Actually, that will be the first time I go rate someone. Or go to your bottle. Yeah, actually, let me go into to this file to see what the fuck is going on. Okay, so this is cool. This is cool. We know that this is going to be this. But why the fuck does the A tag get so much extra space while it's supposed to be inside of the grid? Hombre, have you released any demo already for the software? No! Probably what I said earlier. It's probably going to release next week or the week after that one. And then it's going to be available for purchase Reno. It's not going to be crazy. It's not going to be expensive at all. Hombre. Is this just a matter of like saying that it should be like display something? Why are you overflowing? I just don't get it. I am supposed to be good at front-end development, but... Okay, fuck you. What if I change this into a div for now? Is the A tag the actual problem, or am I the problem? I think I already know the answer to that one, but... I don't know. I just hate software. Yeah, they can... I don't know. I just invented something new. From now on, there can be like an href on like a div. Cool? Okay. Put it in the spec. Okay, so that's not the issue. Surprise, surprise. But what is? Who are you? What is your problem? What did you tell my family? Oh shit, and I'm also working inside of the wrong file. Oh yeah, no, this looks beautiful. I think my brain just went into like complete shutdown mode. I should be capable enough to fix this. If I don't use padding, everything is so... Is it this width? Why? So, if you set a width on a grid element, it's going to take the width plus the gap. Is that also if you do the height? Confusion of the highest order. What the fuck? CSS. How then? Who in their right mind thought, okay, I'm going to implement this, but if people are going to set a height and a width on an element, fuck them. Fuck their gap. Fuck their gap. Fuck them. Gap out the window. Okay. Now I have to slow down, otherwise I'll have to go into anger management. Okay, so if you have a... Okay, good to know. You can't set a width if you have a gap. I don't know why. I wonder why. Okay, but now we can pretty much wrap this up, I think. Box shadow it. Then say like text decoration none. Cool. The color white. Color white. Cool, and then we have content. Yada yada, content. Color white. Then remove the color white here. And actually give me this. Although that might... No, that has to stay on the A tag because it's text decoration. Now we have to... Oh my god, I want to get back to like CSS and JS or SAS or whatever. I don't know, the only thing every time I'm writing like vanilla CSS, I'm missing nesting. This is cascading issue, so we probably have to specify. Excuse me, what the fuck? Oh, it's an H4, cool. Okay. 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 We can do this. We can do this. So let's have another look at the design. Let's say that the min heights of the cards are like, well, I think 66 pixels is just a little bit too. Let's 140. 120. Yeah, let's say 120. Have to go. Nice evening to you, Twan. Keep it up. Thanks, Anak. Thanks for all the gifted subs as well. Have a great evening, man. He was my inside man. It was an inside job all along. No. I'm not that much of a genius. I mean, I don't think genius is even part of me. I'm a front-end developer. I mean, what more do you want? I can draw rectangles on a monitor, and sometimes I can't even contain them inside of a grid because of a 100% width on a fucking grid item. But I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in CSS and the spec. Display flex, justify content, is that, yeah, flex and because we want to have it at the bottom. Cool, Twan. You just said that you knew CSS. Good. I'm heading out. Have fun. Hey, have a great evening, man. Are you back in the Netherlands or are you still like up and away? Otherwise, I would mention like enjoy the weather while it still lasts, because you never know. Still using Next.js? Nope, this is just plain old good HTML and CSS, baby. Because this puppy, why don't you have a border radius? Okay, probably because we need an overflow hidden. Yep. Margin bottom. Better. Okay, this looks pretty cool. This looks pretty okay. I think we're there. Okay, so maybe on real small mobile thingies we want to stack them. I think that's the way to go. So if we go and take this media query, for example. Renan Carolino? I don't know how to pronounce it, but welcome. I'm not on for that much longer, but hey, you followed me, so you will get a notification when I'm on next, which is tomorrow, actually. I think tomorrow we'll be able to finish all the components. Okay, so let's move this down here, right? We have to copy over the portfolio thingy. We have to do this, then we have to do this, then we do this. Then we can move this back here, and we can just say it's going to be 1FR. And now we have this. Yep. Exactly what I was expecting to happen. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, the tagline can be a little bit smaller. Okay, so then we can do this. And you can say this is a P, because I know that from top of my head. Let's say font size is .85 rem. No, about that one, chief. One. Okay, then we're back to what it was. 9. Let's meet me in the middle. Yeah, I think that's great. And then once we get here. Okay, I want to do something a little bit more spicy, so to say. A spicy design decision. So hold on to your sriracha sauce. I am going to half this container, which means that, okay, so this is like a design trick that my previous company utilized quite a lot, especially if you work with a lot of content on the page, which is the case for, well, most linking apps. I sometimes like, or we sometimes like to have one element in the middle. Like for instance, you have this text and then you have text here, which is all on the container. To have a separate container which breaks out just a little bit. So if your font size is like 16 pixels, the container overflows with 16 pixels or multiple of that, like 16, 32, 64, 128. It makes the design less boring, so to say. And with that said, I think we just like finish this this component. So let's grab it from the index. Let's grab the portfolio one. Let's paste it, and we are done. So I'm actually going to make myself some dinerino, and actually I was told that I need to raid somebody. How the fuck do I even raid somebody? Raid channel. Oh shit. Any suggestions on who or what, or any suggestions on who to raid? Anybody in the chat who wants to be raided? I mean, I had an absolute blast with all the new people in chat and all the new people watching. I hope I wasn't too much of a disappointment. No. I don't think so. I think we had fun. If you're new and you haven't followed yet, please consider following. Maybe I can give you another chance. Okay, let's see. Let's go to gameplay, right? Mobile dev, grew general for new feature, Angular.
That should be it.
I don't know if I can rate somebody who codes in Angular, boys.
Manage. Shell.
Actually, I wanna do something that has happened to me. I mean, he has 30 viewers, which is not quite a lot. Or which is, for me, it's quite a lot, but maybe for him it isn't. What I want to do is go to software and development and look up a channel which does web dev and maybe who doesn't have any viewers at all. Just so we can give somebody a little surprisey prize, right? Okay, help me out here. Who has a really small Twitch channel? I don't care if it's even in programming at the moment. Rather have programming. But I just wanna give somebody a hey, that's me. Hello. I think I'm the smallest. Okay, well, that's a vibe check. He has a nice beard. List for games. Yeah, then I guess it's either him or I thought I saw another web dev stream somewhere at the bottom. Hey, this is a fellow Dutchie. Oh yeah, or the one with the beard. Dice rolling app. I mean, what is his vibe? Is his vibe good? Ah! Cassis. Does somebody need a cassis? I have some cassis in the fridge if somebody wants to dabble. I mean, he's vibing. I can't deny that. Do we want to rate this vibing man? All in favor? Raise your hand. I'm in favor to rate the beardy vibing man. Does 10x developer also agree, or do I hurt his feelings by not rating like finite singularity? What do you think? No, nobody has a preference. Oh, okay. For now, I'm okay. I'm gonna rate this man. So that'll bust out of this loop and we'll go on to we don't know each other. Then what we're gonna do here, but I was told to rate you. Let's see here. Have fun. Equipment service ticket. And let's do it. Okay. Okay, there we go. 3, 2, 1, start. We don't know each other, but I was told to raid you. Have fun. Well, thanks for coming on in. I hope that you enjoy the stream. Yeah, welcome on in. Bye, guys. How you doing today? You having a good Wednesday? We are working on our code. Oh, wow! And you're coming in with a raid? Watch out, Twank, and raiders. Welcome on in. We do have the crazy guy with the rolling pin and the pot on his head, who, I hope he doesn't scare